All right, and welcome back to another episode of Minetest Gameplay of Sorts. Yeah. All right. And it is 77.3 degrees in Chicago suburbs. How's everybody doing out there? Excellent. I'm doing pretty good. It's the weekend. And I'm re-recording this because it was absolutely hideous, the first take. There were some good things, but yeah. And we were out at the little recreation area. There's a moose elk deer playing in the water, just frolicking around in the water. Oh, I didn't do that. No, there's a horse playing in the water. I have to go in there and adjust. You can go in there because water will like kill. Oh, water will kill certain animals. So we are back out here at the new area, and in the last episode, I was talking about making different textures for the path. So what I've done is I've come up with, if we turn this on, this is More Blocks Cobble. This is the original. And what I have done, and we'll be able to see right here, this is my Cobble Dark, Cobble Medium, and Cobble Light. So what I've done is I've just taken the same exact, don't go there. I've taken the same exact More Blocks cobble texture, took it into GIMP, and I played around with the colors and the levels and stuff like that just to get different shades of colors to give the path a dynamic, a depth. So there's all different here. And what I ended up doing is I created a mod real quickly, our block 6. And there's the 3 textures: dark, light, medium. Very easy to do. So if you want to do something like that, or something just isn't right and you're good in GIMP or Photoshop or Krita or any kind of graphic manipulation program, you can take the texture in and make it. So that's all I did. Real quickly, if we go to, let's see if I can do this real quick. And one of the reasons why I am, there we go. I think that's going to do it. Yeah. One of the reasons why I did that is because I forgot to read the comments. So if I go into my little programming queue here and go into Minetest, Worlds, Modern, World Mods, and R Block 6. Where are you? There you are. This is the basic things to create a mod. Here are my textures. So this is the original, and these are my my versions. And all this is if I click on here, this is my GIMP file, and that's the texture. It's a 16-bit, 16 by 16, and all I did was make several copies of the original and just play around with different variations of it. Is it the right way to do it? I don't know, but it works. So that's all that matters. And so you need a depends, because this will depend on default stairs, and this is optional, more blocks. And here, the mod.conf, that's just, it tells what the mod name is. But, so here's the Lua, and this is it. Minetest.register_node, the mod name, the block name, the description, the tiles that are in the textures folder, the parameter, parameter 2 face direction, which allows you to change it with the screwdriver. This means it has light. It's part of this group. The sounds are here, which I got from the default mod. And there's other utilities, or there's other information online, the Minetest wiki, that has all this laid out for making mods. And that's what these 3 blocks are. And then I have the Stairs Plus registration, so I can cut the blocks up in the circular saw for more blocks. And this is optional. You don't have to do this. But what that does, and that's all it is. And then you put it in your mods folder. So what that does is it allows me to go into my circular saw, take my dark cobble, and then create other blocks from it. That's all. So it's very cool. And that's how that is how that is done. Hi, Mr. Bear. Why are you... Leave me alone. I want... Just stop. So, and then I use the mix command to put that out there. And you can play around with that. So that's how that turns out. So one of the comments is, nice builds. I cannot find the R-Block mod with all those nice stone patterns. Actually, there was an episode where I did, and I put in that. So the last episode, the episode that's tied to is the last one, that question. And I did put a link in to where you can download the R-Block mods. And then Emma, hey, love the mods. Also keep up the work. It is really cool. Thank you. And Andre basically installed Minetest for his son, who's 5. No need, didn't want to do Minecraft, but it's not free, and want to know how to get the world, like I'm the one I'm showing. Well, I built it, and you build what pleases you. However, I did. Let's see, what episode was that? Is so also on that one. Now I gotta go back and find the episode. It was on May 31st of 2021. I don't know. I will look it up, but I will leave another link in the description, or in the, yeah. And basically what it is, I do have a world download. It's over at Mediafire, the link to it, but you just have to sit through an ad because it's 600 megabytes and 6 meg. Yeah. And 600 meg. And you can download the world up. I believe the buildings that are in there are up to the Falling Water tribute. Everything else is in there. So unfortunately, that building and the other building that I just did are not in there. But everything you see here, with the exception of this edition, it's in there with all the coordinates for and the medieval world and the modern world. So you could have fun with it. Make a first-person shooter, shoot up things, do whatever you want with it. As long as you have the original, you can. Hi, Mr. Duck. Play with it, and then Meow Plays says, "Nice, thank you." Even the duck thanks you. T-Furry Gamers. Please make a video on how to download. I did. I'm going to do another one just to maybe simplify it. But unfortunately, what happens is there are a lot of different ways to install Minetest. I do it on Linux, run in place. I compile my own. But if you use another, if you use a Flatpak or a Snap, it puts the files in a different location. If you do, if you're on Windows, I believe the Windows files are run in place. So what you have to do is you have to make sure, all you have to do is locate your world files. That doesn't look right. Locate your world files, and then you move my worlds into the worlds folder and the textures into the textures folder, and then that's it. You're good to go. So, yeah. All right, so we are out here, and there's a frog. You better watch it, Mr. Froggy. You're going to end up on the menu. So what we have here, and I did this in the first part. It was animals that jumped in the lake, and then all of a sudden they died, and it was kind of comedic, you know. Whatever. So this is the bar area, and we have. Let's finish doing this. We have tables and chairs. Yeah. So we're just, oh, I didn't think that one through. You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm going to probably move that down one. So, and I'm going to change, these are not the final, tables. So I'm going to change those. But what we have here is I extended this another section. So because 2 just didn't look right, but 3 looked better. It's just like the path, two blocks wide, even though it's symmetrical, it just didn't look right. So I extended it out one, and I used panels for here to give this depth. So all this is we're going to put these here, and then I do different lengths. That's 3. This one will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I really do 4? No, I never did 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I did. How about that? And I just varied the lengths to give this a kind of twilighty look. Which looks really cool. It gives you this kind of atmosphere. I don't know. I've done it before. I like it. It's kind of cool. So, I mean, you could even just do that. But where's the fun in that? Yeah. You can even do one in the center here. I mean, it's that. Oh. What in the... There we go. 3. And then 2 for this one. And it all depends on what your preference is. There's also, this from the More Lights mod, there is also, what do you call it? A real cool, I'm trying to get that edge, and it's not going to let me. There we go. So there's can lights and stuff like that. So what we have here, what? You know, I'm trying to open up a restaurant here, and you're going to sit here and you're going to cause me my health license. So we have a bar area here and nice bar. As we hop over to tables, these are going to be washrooms. This is going to be, did I want to put that there? Yeah, because this is open. This is, who knows? This is the back area here for the kitchen. This is going to be the kitchen. So the kitchen will come out, and I should have opened that up because now they have to walk here to serve. That would make a lot of sense. You know what? That would make... Oh, duh. I'm going to do something here. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I can always do something like that to give it a border. We're just going to see how this looks. Cool. I like it. So there's our dining room and bar. And then you can go out to the other side. This back here is going to be a kitchen. No kidding. I've already said that. So there's going to be a refrigerator here. And then I could always move this out because the washrooms are going to be on the other walls. I could always put washrooms over here too and just use this entire thing as a kitchen. That's an idea too. So that'll take care of that. This takes care of here. We have this walking through here. We have people going to be eating and sitting here. We have lights. And I do have to come up with some different colors for chairs because I keep using the same ones, and sometimes that gets a little old. Put another table here. 1, 2. And another table here. Just to get this done. But I'm happy with how this is turning out. And that seems to be the only thing that you know really build here. There's nothing to do in my town except for either walk through forest preserves or go through what do you call it? Go through forest preserves or go to restaurants and eat. How novel. So we need this area open here for the door. And then I'm gonna put some more lights here, and I have to do because I want to keep the theme. This one is going to get this. And people might be saying, I really don't like how you did that. I wouldn't use those lights. I would use something more modern, or I would do this. Or what I've done in the past is I've filled in this area with lights and had that. Look how cool this looks at night with all that lag. Nice. And I should have thought about doing something here. I'm going to have to revisit this to bring down like a canopy section for here. So I'm going to work on that, which is going to have more lights and then have stuff be able to put wine racks and stuff like that, and some foliage. So that is an idea too. Well, that's not only is that an idea, but that I am going to do that. So what we have is we have the taps. You know what I should do is I should put one more. And here's why. Because it looks kind of goofy that way. There we go. Because whenever you walk in, I could also do it here. I think I like that better. I like it better on the bar here. Because why not? But not here. Here. So what we are going to do is, because this is where what would happen yeah, that looks a lot better. This section of bar over here, yeah, we don't want anybody sitting here. But we don't want to leave that. That's not a problem. I can cover that up. You know what? It doesn't matter. Just to cover that. And we are going to wrap this up. So we have all this. We have our lights. We're going to check this out at nighttime. I know the screen might be a little dark, but deal with it for right now. And then I have to come up with a matching wood. And it might just be, I might just use that. So if I come out here, that doesn't look bad. I'll have to think about that, because I can always cover or paint that wood, but that's how that looks. Let's go before we go. We're going to fly out here and look how cool that is at night. And actually the deck isn't really that big, because if I put in a bunch of tables, it's going to sparsely populate that. And then I'm thinking about putting a bar over here, but right in this corner, I'm going to do something similar. So there's going to be a little, right from here to here. And then this will be like an outdoor tiki bar type area. And then people can congregate and do that. So that works out pretty cool. I even thought about bringing this all the way across, and I put a tree in. You know why? Because I could. that's the truth. Over here, I'm going to have a more modern deck, but that's it. That's going to cover it. And then I'm going to finish the landscaping here. So that will wrap things up for this episode. I still have to figure out how to tie in this and what I'm going to use for a path to get to here. Am I going to use the same cobblestone? Am I going to use, that? This is supposed to be an outdoor. And then we also have to tie in this side. There's a hedgehog. Mr. Hedgehog. So yeah. So you're going to see, like I said, there's going to be another video popping up. And I'm going to try to redo the instructions for downloading the world. But it kind of doesn't get any better than the videos that I've already done. So I don't know. And then we're going to feather all this in, make this look really cool. So I will see. I will try to simplify it a little bit easier, and go from there. So, thank you very much for watching. I've already taken a screenshot, so I beat everybody to it. And we'll go from there. So, until the next episode. Well, you know, I got 5 more minutes. So, I don't know. Let's just fly through here. Oh, there's another rat. Fly down here. Might as well take a look at what I've done over here. So one of my big things now is to go back through all my properties and make different changes or come up with new ideas. I don't know where I'm going. I got to be somewhere close. Because that was the... Yeah, I knew I had to be somewhere close. So, there we are. This is exactly where I wanted to be. I forgot about that greenhouse and the airport. That's a short runway. Good luck with that. And I wasn't digging I changed all the stone here. Ooh, nice update. I changed all the stone here to concrete because it just looked, it did not flow in with the driveway and everything and with over here by the vineyard. And this is where I did the different gravel. And it looks a lot better because it gives a more dimension to everything. I haven't been out here in a long time. This is really cool. The winery. With the tractor. With the wheels of the tractor that wobble while it drives. Cool. And there's the tasting rooms. And there's the vineyards. So, yeah. So I've been going, you know, and you'll find... I want to get rid of those lily pads. The apocalyptic donut of doom. Very cool. So how you say, I've also been toying with the idea of putting another level onto there. Although I don't know how that would go. Look, I might do that in my other world, which is my practice world. So I set up 2 worlds. So what I do is I have the most update world here, and then I'll create a local world as RGS Modern 2, and then that world will get, that's where I do all my experimentation. So, now that we've burned up all this time, we have 2 minutes to 30 minutes. Figure might as well. And what I'm going to do is I am going to update the download to reflect all the recent buildings. Because I've done a lot of buildings since May. In a lot of different areas and updates with the new bamboo and stuff like that. So I will see. So that's going to do it now. So thank you for watching, and till next episode, I'll leave you with this fire view, and goodbye.